So today we are going to talk about the leg and the foot. So the leg has the superficial fascia and skin, and we are going to talk about first the posterior side before we go to the anterior and the lateral sides. So beginning with the cutaneous vessel and nerves. Here we have the cutaneous vessels posteriorly and the nerves. So the first cutaneous vessel is this one here, the small saphenous vein, and it runs on the posterior aspect of the leg, originating from the lateral aspect of the dorsum of the foot, from the dorsovenous plexus here. So it will originate from the dorsovenous plexus, so dorsovenous network of the foot, and then it will run in the posterior aspect of the leg, and then it will drain into the popliteal vein in the popliteal fossa. So this is the small saphenous vein. The next one is our nerves here. So we have the medial surocutaneous, lateral surocutaneous. They have a communicating branch which is surocommunicating here, and they join up and they form the suronerve, which runs along the small saphenous vein, and it comes and supplies the lateral aspect of the foot, this side here. So the nerve will run and run and run and run. So here is our nerve. So that's the lateral dorsocutaneous nerve, which is the continuation of the suronerve. So that is our suronerve. So on top of that, we also have our lateral surocutaneous continuing on that side. So those are the vessels posteriorly. Then anteromedially, we have the saphenous nerve and the long saphenous vein. So we have the great saphenous vein and then the saphenous nerve. So the saphenous nerve will supply the medial aspect of the leg, and it also comes and supplies the medial aspect of the foot. So it will supply and comes and goes as far as the head of the first metatarsal. In some books, it goes as far as the head of the first metatarsal here. So it will go up to the head of the first metatarsal, and head will reach there. But some books will tell you that it goes as far as the head of the first metatarsal. So that's what we have simply gathered about the superficial structures. So then go to the muscles. Muscles, we shall begin with the posterior compartment muscle. The posterior compartment muscles will begin with the crural fascia. This fascia, the deep fascia, is called crural fascia. For those of you who don't know, the leg has a fascia, and this deep fascia has the name, the crural fascia. Just as we have the fascia lata in the thigh. So this is our fascia off, and you can have access to the vessels. So we remove the small saphenous and the nerves. So let's remove the nerves a little bit. So this is our gastrocnemius. This is the gastrocnemius muscle arising from the popliteal surface above the medial femoral condyle is the medial head. And then it's medial head, then the lateral head will arise or will originate from the lateral surface of the lateral femoral condyle. So these two heads will join up, and then they insert by a single tendon via the Achilles tendon. So they insert on the posterior aspect of the calcaneus here. So that one is the tendon, and this tendon is associated with the bursa. So it is associated with the bursa, and this is the calcaneal bursa, subcutaneous calcaneal bursa. So that's the subcutaneous calcaneal bursa. So then from there, we also have the next muscle running between it. So that's the gastrocnemius. To remove the gastrocnemius, then we have another muscle with us. This is the plantaris muscle. So this is the plantaris muscle. So plantaris muscle originates from the lateral femoral condyle. So it originates from the lateral femoral condyle, femoral supracondylar line. So after originating from the lateral supracondylar line, this muscle will give off a long tendon, and this long tendon will also insert into the posterior aspect of the calcaneus. So, but just know that it also blends with the calcaneal tendon, well, the Achilles tendon, only that here it has not been so well defined. So that is our plantaris muscle. Then the last part of the superficial group of the posterior leg is our muscle here, and this muscle is called soleus muscle. So this is our soleus muscle. So this soleus muscle is arising from the fibular head and the proximal quarter of the posterior fibula, and then the soleal line. So the soleal line is there. So that line here is the soleal line. So from that side, it arising from the tibia, and this is our tibia. So that is our tibia, and then this one is our fibula. So it arises from the head and proximal quarter of the posterior fibula, and then the soleal line, and then it has the soleal arch. So it has a tendinous arch from its origin, and from which we have vessels passing from that arch, and some of those vessels are here. We have the popliteal artery, the tibial nerve, and the popliteal vein. So they will pass in between that arch before they give off their branches. So that is our soleus, and it also inserts via the common tendon, and that is the Achilles tendon. So that one is our soleus muscle, and that is what makes the superficial group. After the superficial group, we have the intermuscular septum, separating this superficial group from the deep group. So removing this, we have a septum here, that the fascial septum is there, and it has a name. It's called the transverse intermuscular septum. So this transverse intermuscular septum is separating the superficial 3 muscles from the deep 4. So by removing this one, we can now have access to our deep muscles. So we have removed the transverse intermuscular septum. So here is our muscles of the deep compartment. So these muscles here, we need to know them. So we begin with, so this is flexor hallucis longus, and this is flexor digitorum longus, and then in between them is always the tibialis posterior. So why are they called flexors? They involved in flexion, plantar flexion. So they are flexors. Dorsiflexion is an equivalent of extension, and plantar flexion is an equivalent of flexion. So these are flexors. So we have flexor hallucis longus, extensor flexor digitorum longus. So those are the muscles there, and then lying onto the tibialis posterior, these vessels. So we have to know that we have the posterior tibial artery, and then we have the tibial nerve, and then we have the posterior tibial veins. So they are accompanying the posterior tibial artery. So when we cut them away, by dividing them away, we can now have access to our tibialis posterior. So those are our muscles. So beginning with the flexor hallucis longus. Here is the muscle, as you can see. This is the muscle, and it is running down the sole of the foot. So this is our muscle here. So this muscle is originating from the distal 2/3 of the posterior fibula and the interosseous membrane. So when we remove this fascia here, you can easily see the interosseous membrane there. So this is our muscle, the flexor hallucis longus, originating from the distal 2/3 of the posterior fibula and the interosseous membrane, and inserting into the plantar aspect of the base of the distal phalanx of the hallux or of the great toe. So it is inserting on the plantar, not the dorsal base. So it is inserting on the plantar base of the distal phalanx of the great toe or the hallux. So this is where the muscle is inserting. So that is our flexor hallucis longus. Origin, distal 2/3 of the posterior fibula and interosseous membrane. Insertion, the plantar base of the distal phalanx of the great toe. So that is our next muscle. So this is our next muscle, and it is called tibialis posterior. So you can see that it's spanning between the two bones, and then it is inserting here. So it is insertion. Is a bit funny, but we shall come to know. So this is our tibialis posterior. So where does it originate from? First of all, there is a soleal line there. So let me try to twist around. So that is our soleal line. So the posterior tibia below the soleal line, interosseous membrane, and the proximal half of the posterior fibula is the origin. So posterior tibia below soleal line, interosseous membrane, and the proximal half of the posterior fibula. That's the origin. The insertion is inserting into the tubercle of this navicular. So this is our navicular bone, and then all the cuneiforms from medial, intermediate, and the lateral cuneiform. So that is our tibialis posterior, and is also inserting into the bases of the second, third, and fourth metatarsals. So the plantar bases of the second and fourth metatarsals, all the cuneiforms, and then the tubercle navicular bone, and then some books add even this bone here, the cuboid. So it is a bit a complex muscle, but those are its insertions. So this is our tibialis posterior. Origin. It is originating from the posterior tibia below the soleal line, interosseous membrane, and the proximal half of the posterior fibula. And then inserting onto the tubercle of the navicular bone, all the cuneiforms, cuboid, and then the bases of the second to fourth metatarsals, the plantar bases actually. So that is the tibialis posterior. Next muscle. So this is our next muscle, is flexor deltorum longus. So this muscle has a given special. So its origin posterolateral aspect of the tibia. That means lateral aspect, posterolateral aspect of the tibia below the soleal line. Let that be noted. And it is attachment to insertion with the plantar surfaces of the distal phalanges, bases of the distal phalanges of the second and the fifth toe. So it is not associated with a great toe. So then the innervation is the tibial nerve, and the action is flexion, second, fifth toes, plantar flexion, and inversion of the foot. So this is our muscle. So you can see that it's originating from the posterior lateral aspect. So here we have below the soleal line. So this is our muscle where it's originating from, and then it will insert onto the plantar surfaces of the distal phalanges of the second, third, up to the fifth toes. So these four here inserts onto the four, and that is our flexor deltorum longus. So then the first muscle is our popliteus muscle. So this is our popliteus muscle, arising from the lateral aspect of the lateral femoral condyle and also the lateral meniscus, though it is not indicated here. And it is inserting onto the posterior tibia above the soleal line. So this is the lower boundary marks the soleal line. So this is our soleal line. This one, that is our soleal line. So this muscle is inserting onto the posterior aspect of the proximal tibia, but above the soleal line. And the origin is the lateral aspect of the lateral femoral condyle and the lateral meniscus. So that is our muscle here. It is involved in unlocking the knee joint when flexing from full extension